morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you. And welcome back to the Beta Plan as we return towards Big Sky and another new event. This time it's not about the Europeans or the Japanese, no, this time it is about the Russians. The Russians are coming. Rumors from the coast far to the northwest say that an empire across the ocean has re-established the ancient city of... I'm going to try, but you're going to laugh. Novoarkhangelsk? Novoarkhangelsk? That sounds a little bit better. Novoarkhangelsk. Claiming to return to its rightful owners centuries after their ancestors foolishly ceded Alaska to old America. Aye. Fleets of sleek wooden vessels with intricately carved octopus figureheads have been spotted moving down the coast. The ships drop their anchors at the port of Kolkoman to unload thousands of soldiers for a universe of black and red. And they promise to wield the wrath of the invisible world against anyone who does not submit. Better dead than red. Now that event is certainly against us because the Northwest is rather close. This is the Northwest. This is where Alaska lies. Rumors from the coast thought that's exactly the same event. Don't know why it figured twice. They didn't declare war upon us though, but yowza. But in the meantime, Washington is dying towards revolts. Really big issues, and unfortunately independent revolts, which will make them a lot weaker. Another thing that you may have noticed while you were very attentive is that my own armies are moving. Why did I call my levies? Well, 4,000 enemies. His ally has nearly 5,000 men. I don't know what the thunder did, but the thunder is bringing the thunder to us. Yoza Klappermeyer, you have a very big army. Now they aren't moving yet, but they were moving for a short while fighting off this army of the Harald's host, and I think that is what's currently holding us in place, because it's Harald's conquest of thunder. And I think that host is currently occupying him a little bit more. Which is cool, it's cool, but if that army would ever march down south, our man won't hold it. So, we need to move down south as well. I have decided that if we have room for one more retinue, I will build one more mountaineer retinue because, well, we are of the mountaineer culture. Can't help myself, and that will bring out a nice number, and then we have to invest into world's troops that can stand on the front. Currently, by the way, Dakota is having even more issues. Dakota is currently fighting it off, perhaps. However, yes, they are winning that river crossing penalty. Yoza. Because Boulder is attacking, trying to do a holy war on Dakota, but Dakota is fighting it off. Even as, well, this man is still fighting to oust out the current king. Which we still don't have problems with, because that will give us another possible attack on London. That is nearly... Yeah, let's do that. See, that's pretty good. That's a 100-man loss for a very quick win. 40% in our favor. By the way, the army did retreat all the way here to the west, so I smacked that down. But apparently it is already returning. By the way, please go this way. I don't know if you have a river crossing from here and towards the... No, you do not. So, may take you a little bit longer, but it is safer to go through Koto towards the blue earth in order to, well, have that and be part of our victory condition. Oh, my niece has finally given birth, and she has given birth to a daughter as well. How's my first daughter doing? She has a daughter as well. Awesome. Is she any good? She is sickly. Yeah, it's not so good. Well, that's actually opposite of good. And my second daughter, wow. Patient, charitable, which is very good because that's like the best outcome of indolent, and lustful, which totally compensates for her being homosexual. And who wouldn't be homosexual in a culture that glorifies the women? Ah, and my other son has become a much better military tactician than my first boy became, so that's also pretty freaking awesome. And we, of course, still have him close, but not close enough to, well, inherit actually one of the lands, and I can't unfortunately name who is going to inherit a bishopric. And my other daughter... Oh, I had forgot that she was going for scholarly theologian. Oh. Minus 15, minus 5, plus 20, I believe. Yeah, so totally cancelled out. And she has some damn good stats. In fact, she is better than my current daughter, but my current daughter is married to a man that has a claim to the Kingdom of Washington, so this is still the better line, but this is not a bad line at all. I really want a matrilineal marriage for her. Matrilineal to someone of any good status. Of Hill Crater. Doesn't lose any prestige, so... Chaste. That's not that good. Oh, I guess the attractive boy is a decent thing and is not too... Oh, matrilineal. Yes! This pleases me. I will marry out my daughter, and then my youngest son is already betrothed, so everything is a-okay. Oh, and there she dies of the Badlands, but then we have already the next Duchess of the Badlands installed. It's 43% in our favor. The whole west of the Badgerlings has been besieged by us. I'm going towards the capital. I really hope that this Castle's belly doesn't die end when this man is dead. Because there will still be a duke in power. That matters, but... Ugh. Oh! There went the husband of my niece. Died of depression? You just got a daughter! Look, you sniveling bastard. That is just cruel. Oh, I've got a daughter. I don't like that. I want a boy. Now I'm gonna die of depression. Man. Egoistic centric bastards. Alright, let's continue. Oh, it's fun actually to make fun of my own sex, to be honest. It's about the best thing about this gameplay, besides of course all the new events, the new maps, the new faves, everything. The first thing is just that I can insult my own sex. You know, that's just the best thing. Holy heck, he became a king. I think Superior has formed a nation in a kingdom. Yes, he has become incapable, but he did manage to make the kingdom of Superior. Wow, so we now have a somewhat competitor on the east. Because, once again, don't underestimate it, we are large, but somehow the power of us is limited. It's only 8,000 people, it's not as much as you would expect. Washington, you're being destroyed. Where are the Russians, though? Jefferson is destroyed. Holy heck, this is now a kingdom. No, it's not. I thought it was a kingdom because of this, but Jefferson... Oh, it's still on our side, but Jefferson is completely annihilated because... Yeah. For some reason this is now under control of the Asasi. What did you do? How did you manage? Where's your capital? Just tell me, there's not even a peace treaty over here. How did this get inherited that way? It must have been the duchy title. No, that's still held by the kingdom. I have no idea what happened. But Jefferson has been destroyed. This is really our rivaling faith. This was all Gaian. And now even the Ketic, the other Pacific faith, is now being under pressure here. That's really bad. That's really, really bad. I don't like it. Or vassalization? No. I was offering a discount then, perhaps? No, what's the problem? Main thing is distant realm. And Dear Lord has now taken this last piece of land that was part of Becker tonight, I think it was. Wait, what? Mulfin's host. Great, another host war. Be careful where we move here. Because of this host war, and I want to defend the Blue Earth. As I noticed that there's an army coming from the Badgerlings to defend it. Alright, you're moving into the Twin Cities. And we are now sieging down the capital. That's pretty good. I think if we put some pressure on the capital, it may be woody. Oh. Who did this go to? Ah, daughter of her former son. Alright. You hate me. Oh, that's because I thought he was... I thought he was a vassal of mine, but no, he's not a vassal of mine. You need to be on the council officially, but you are my friend, so don't seem to care much. What is your problem? Yeah, revoke my titles. I'm never gonna make her happy. And the best is 14 is my daughter. No, that's because of how I... It is my daughter more. Well, let's put her on the... Because it's 13, it's one lesser. And she needs to be on the council. So that will make it a little better, I reckon. What does my council think of me? What are they? One is in love with me, and 2 are pragmatists, and 3 are glory hounds. Well, that's a very divided council then. Because pragmatists and glory hounds is more or less the exact opposite of one another. Not entirely, but more or less. I don't like that this army is... Oh, these are again neutrals who are not entirely neutral to me. What's your fort level? 5. But we do have... You know what? Let's go crazy. There we go. Did manage. With a little bit more losses than I like, admit. But that's his capital under pressure. The White Stag! Let's find people out to find it. Uh-oh. Get the hell out of here. Because now he says there are 8,000 people against me. Which is not true because they are against Iowa, which is why this is now such a huge army. But I tell you, I can already guarantee you that there's going to be 8,000 against me if I stand here. 9,000 against me. Answer. Siege it down immediately and do some quick maneuvering. Because we do have organizers. Okay. Get the hell out of Dodge. Move out. Capital has been taken. Uh-oh. Well, what happened? Oh. He has a revolt. Tyranny. Alright. So no longer can we make use of his troops. So be it. And Iowa has been fought back, so it is more or less now me against the Badgerlings. There's no more, well, helpful conditions, so it seems. What do we need for 500? That's a bit much. So it's a wee bit much. Certainly for me currently. Just checking what I can build here. An extra militia ground can be built there as well. I think we're gonna go with the extra militia ground first. Because they are pretty efficient in how much troops they give us versus the money they spent. Though, sorry. Though I have to admit that it will give another bunch of light troops, and where we already said that we actually kind of have too many light troops versus. Ooh, Oh, he disbanded his army and recalled it. That's good for us in a sense, but look, I bet you that these other armies will fight against us. Wait, army of Bernard of up north, 8,000. Is that against us for real, or is that settle my horse? I don't think that's supposedly against us, but perhaps it is. Their Iowa does now try to invade from the south. I just want this one province, dude. Come on, you pansy, he says. I'm beginning to want... Oh, he is coming up north. We need to prevent that before they combine. We need to stop the armies of the Thunder to get in here. Go to Sankuro. I pronounced that completely wrong. I know I pronounced it completely wrong. What did I just said? I almost pronounced it like it was a crutch or something. An epic hunt it will be. 2 November. When will I be out? 30th of October. Is there a river crossing here? 2 million logs? No, it is not. Battle! Why are you again in charge? You have only 6. You don't have a lot in you. There we go. Hopefully we will win this battle. If we win it, it will be very good. Yes, indeed it is. Uh-oh. I could become depressed and probably, or possibly wrathful. I'm depressed. That's not really good. But I won't give up, I say, despite being depressed. I'm stressed and depressed. That's not very good for a queen. 87% in our favor. I say he's going up north. I say we're going to give chase. He's going to Freeborn. He's first trying to besiege the lands that are taken by Iowa. I hope he focuses on that. Because if we can win another battle of this army, plus have some ticking war score, we might be able to end this war before we have to deal with a 9,000 strong army. Which is not really what we actually can handle. We made some tactical errors in the beginning of this war. Let's make some sound tactical decisions at the end of the war. Aye? Sounds like a good idea to me. I hope this guy just only retreats to Lakehead and not much further up the shore. I wonder when the Russians will land. I haven't seen an invasion here yet. Wait. Who is attacking whom? Defending against the king. Alright, these two are at war with one another. Good to see, good to see. Washington has handled one rebellion, now it will have to handle the other one. By the way, did my... Yeah, there, no, it's betrothed. It's all good in the hood. The papacy. Pah. Pompous fools. No, he did not stop. He is going... I assume to Nipijon? I first wanted to say Nippon, but Nippon lies somewhere differently. Slightly. Alright, come on, battle these guys, win this battle, give me 9%. 8% would probably also be good enough. That seems like it will be good enough. Yeah, there it is. Perfect, thank you so much. We enforce our demands before we get into trouble. As that he dies and perhaps the war becomes null and void. And we finally have the Blue Earth. We have a little bit of stretch of land, a little bit more southwards. Now towards the rock. Should we want to attack that? But of course, you have... Oh my, the attrition. That was bad. How long does it take to march over here? Yowza, the attrition over here. I know it's Arctic and Northland, but still, it's right next door. So that's kind of... surprised me a little bit. Ooh, the king is nowadays here. We can make use of that. Because his capital is rather weak. Let's march towards that corner of the land. Well, the Badgerlings at least took a... Oh, Nanizal uprising. And we are marching right into it. This is bad. This is really bad. March southward and try to get away from there. As we call up more men from the surrounding area in order to defend it. Hey, did I see this correctly? Yep. Some of the other cultures has now slipped into the blood of the mountaineers. Thus we are now having different portraits. Holy heck, we could... Where are all the men? And all the women? For that matter. Because I wouldn't be surprised if the women... Actually, I would be surprised if they didn't fight in the armies of Big Sky, considering we think the women quite as equals. That should also mean in battle. And, well, there have even been also cultures in history that made the women fight, but there have also been cultures that didn't do that. Where are you going? You're going to Wakambi. That's over here, yeah? Sorry, Wawakimi. Still probably not pronounced correctly, but I'm trying, okay? I'm trying. Okay, we got out, so we probably can unite the armies and that this little revolt will be not a problem at all. In fact, we are already gaining men because these are our retinues, so yeah, this revolt is fine. I over-exaggerated a little bit, damn it! But all my people are getting conversions done, but I'm not getting any conversions done at all. Here, he's standing over there, but he's not getting any conversions done at all. You know what? Stand down, these men. They need to replenish a little bit. This will be fine. This will be fine. We will handle these men. We will trap them in Wabakimi. And then we will just reinforce our retinue. Because they get 79 soldiers per month. Ursuline in revolt? What? Where? Oh! Alright, on top of one another. And they are not hostile to one another, despite being of different religions and... That's silly! Because now the Ursuline... Why is it Ursuline? Is this country Ursuline? It is. I didn't even realize. So we now have an Ursuline revolt. Helping the Nanizan revolt. That is also a bit silly. Really, revolts with very different type of ideas of why they should revolt should really not be hating one another, but fighting one another, I think. But alright, I guess I will call up the people and bring them together, but I will do that off camera. And when I will deal with this revolt, I will come back. In the meantime, I say, I thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.